Isn't it really cool?
Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I love looking at trees.
I know.
And the fall, like the leaves are nice and
Yellowish.
red and yellow and orange.
The five senses allows for visual processing.
Vision starts in the eye, beginning with the cornea, which is the transparent tissue where light enters the eye.
The iris is a muscle that expands and contracts to change the size of the opening, pupil for light.
The lens changes shape to focus light rays on the retina.
The fovea is a focal point in the center of the retina. It's for central vision.
Processing, light enters the cornea, travels to the pupil, iris, lens, and then the retina.
Hue is the dimension of color: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple.
Intensity is the amount of energy in a wave determined by amplitude. It is perceived as brightness.
Saturation is the ratio of the dominant wavelength to other wavelengths in color, purity.
These three things make up how we see color.
Bulb is a neural structure of the vertebrate forebrain involved in olfaction, or the sense of smell.
Here is a picture of the labeled ear. Hearing are frequency, which is the number of cycles in waves per unit of time.
Pitch is perceived highness or lowness of a sound determined by frequency.
Amplitude is the energy in a wave. Frequency, which is the number of cycles in waves per unit of time.
Pitch is perceived highness or lowness of a sound determined by frequency.
Amplitude is the energy in a wave.
The inner ear is the innermost part of the vertebrate ear. In vertebrates, the inner ear is mainly responsible for sound detection and balance.
Conduction hearing loss is where the eardrum is punctured or middle bones can't vibrate or hear. Sensorineural hearing loss is where disease, most likely aging through, affects hearing.
Are located in the forebrain of vertebrates that receive neural input about odors detected by cells in the nasal cavity. The axons of olfactory receptor cells extend directly into the highly organized olfactory bulb, where information about odors is processed.
It's nice and smooth. Not very much texture. Glass. Oh, see now this is a little bit rougher. See how like the stuff comes off? It's kind of like sandpaper almost. Now this is brick. It's sort of soft, but it's sort of not. And then we have the grass, which is not very moist anymore because the dew is gone, but it's like very leafy and textural. And then we have this gem that's really soft actually. Like when you pet it this way, it's nice and soft, but when you stroke it backwards, it's very prickly and it makes me uncomfortable. Oh, look at this pretty flower. I wonder if it smells like anything. Oh my gosh, it does. It smells so good.